In 1945, the world finally exhaled. The war was over. The factories that once built tanks and bombers went quiet, and America was ready to build something different. Not weapons, not war machines, but cars. The 1947 Ford Deluxe was one of the true civilian cars after World War II. Ford didn't design an entirely new car right away. They went back to what worked. The proven 1941 and 1942 tooling returned, refined, simplified, reborn for peace. The 47 grille was cleaner and smoother compared to the 46. Less clutter, more confidence. Horizontal chrome bars and integrated fenders that flowed instead of shouting. The 1947 Ford was part of the final chapter of pre-war Ford design, because in 1949, everything changed. The 1947 model represented the last of the old Ford style. Rounded steel, fat fenders, graceful curves, drawn before the world went to war. After this, America would hit the jet age. Tail fins, flash, excessive chrome, but this car carried the dignity of the 1940s. This example wears root beer brown, a deep, rich tone that suits the body's curves. Dual exhaust outlets rumble the sound of the 351. F-spoke 15-inch American racing wheels bring that muscle car feel to a post-war classic. Under the sheet metal lies real confidence. Mustang 2 front suspension for improved geometry and drivability. Front power disc brakes gives you true stopping power. This is history you can actually drive. Inside, the 40s meets modern comfort. Camel vinyl upholstery transforms the cabin into a warm and inviting feel. Vintage air keeps Arizona heat in check. Power windows, tilt column, Pioneer audio, classic style with convenience and comfort. VDO gauges sit within the body colored dash with a nice pinstripe. But this Ford isn't powered by a post-war modest engine. No. Under the hood lives a 351, a true muscle car era. Topped with a Carter 4-barrel carburetor, polished accessories, aluminum radiator, and electric fans to keep things cool. Power runs through a 3-speed automatic C4 transmission and an 8.8-inch Ford rear end. In 1947, this car represented hope, a return to normal life, a return to Sunday drives instead of blackouts and ration cards. It was the sound of America starting all over again, a reminder that even after the hardest chapters, we build, we drive, we move forward. Beautiful 1947 Ford Deluxe. Engine is running really smooth. It's got a Cleveland 351. That's what I like about this. We got a metal Ford body, we got a Ford engine, we got a Ford transmission, all of the good stuff with this, and we have cold blowing AC. So that's what makes this one just a hot commodity. Plus, hey, it is in root beer. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut this off so we can hear just a little bit better. There we go. All the lights are working, but this is a metal body. That's what is just really amazing about it. Now, if you like these, then you know what I'm talking about. It's not chopped. It's all full, and it's got a little custom interior so you can actually enjoy it when you're cruising. Now we do have just a few little imperfections in the paint in here. Nothing crazy big, but there are just a few little imperfections I want to make you guys aware of so that when you purchase it, there is no surprises. And we'll go through just kind of everything that I kind of see. I know down here the fitment's off just a little bit because of the weather stripping or the weather seal. It's kind of pushing it out, so it's not just like fully bent out, it's because of the weather stripping. So if you see that in the pictures. And then I like that they smoothed out the bumpers. It just shows really well. I like with that, you know, of course, gas filler right there, but the smooth rear bumpers, the trim is actually pretty nice and bright, shows really well, and it's not too much of it. It's got that nice sleek look to it. Few little imperfections I was seeing, yeah, right here. So that's right there. There's little that probably buff out, but we have not buffed it, so I do not know if it will. Some of them do, some of them come out a little bit, but you know, just feel the rock chips that it has. This is Arizona, and again, the weather stripping down there. So it's actually pretty sound and airtight. You do have a little bit of wind noise when you're driving, you know, at 60, 70, but come on, it's a 47. Of course, it's gonna have a little bit of that. Paint, again, is in, I wouldn't say perfect shape, but it shows really well. It's got nice sparkle in it, root beer. And let's go here. Grab these just to give you guys a little bit better lighting. It's actually got pretty good lighting under here, but there is just a few little issues checking in the paint right back there. Looks like some shrinkage that did happen. But again, overall, trim's nice and bright. Everything with that is in really good shape. All the rims are really good too. Now the tires are older and outdated, so they do not have new tires on them. They're about 12 years old, but you can see through here, all the rims are in really good shape. It does run a staggered setup, 215, 65, 15 in the front disc brakes. Here in the rear, we got drum brake, and that's a 245, 60, 15 in the rear, so a little bit bigger tire. The tread is actually in really good shape. There's no really big dry rot or anything with it. It is just that they are outdated and out of warranty spec. So going through, I'm just gonna show you all the wheels so you guys know exactly what you're getting when you purchase this. I say you guys, you person, whoever's gonna do it. 245, 60, 15, again on the rear, drum brakes, American Racing. For the rims, again, tires, good tread, but they are older. And then let's get into the interior. I really like what they did with the interior. They've got speaker, just everything's kind of built in, and I love the contrast that it has. The seating and the rear seats, there's actually so much room there in the back. And really cool thing about it is, so you can vent it there or you can roll it down. And the greatest thing about it is that they actually work on both sides. There. Pretty genius for 1947 how that works. Headliner's also in really good shape. We got a tilt wheel. Horn does not work, no wipers. We got Pioneer CD player with auxiliary, and then we have AC and video gauges, all those. Now the oil PSI is not working. Obviously the oil PSI is good, but this is not working. Another cool thing is that the hood latch, it does have a lockable latch as well. Now there's no door handles. Door handles are gonna be door poppers. And then for your trunk release is right there at the bottom. And look at that. They finished this all out. Trunk is all nice and finished with the same high ply carpet. Looks really good. It's all blended together. And they didn't just stop with the interior, they did it all the way through. So that shows really well. Then coming over here to the passenger side, of course you got your door popper. And no rips, no tears. Everything's in really good shape with those seats. Those seats are actually really comfortable. Headliner's in great shape. All of the good stuff with this. Now, let's get into the test drive. Really show you how this one runs out. All right, let's head out on the roads. That is what makes this so much fun, right? So you got the 351 Cleveland in there. Runs out really nice and strong, very balanced engine. That's what I like about it. The root beer color, you've got the 3-speed C4 transmission on here. You know, it's got a few little, you know, imperfections that you guys saw in the paint, but I mean, it doesn't matter what car you drive it for a little bit on the road, especially in Arizona, it's gonna have that. But horn, hey, horn does not work. All the gauges are functioning like they should. The oil was given a little bit of an issue. I don't know if it was just a little sensor or the ground on there that's giving that signal maybe just a little bit loose, but it is working now. Pioneer CD player, and hey, we got AC. Don't need it today because it's actually an overcast, nice, cool day today, but it does have AC that blows cold. That's a necessity, not just for here in Arizona, but pretty much anywhere. Now this is a little bit lower car, so a couple of these bumps I'm gonna have to take just a little bit slower so I don't rip the fender or drag the pan, but hey, as long as you take it nice and slow on a little corner, at a little bit of an angle, then it's perfect. And again, this thing runs out really well. Great interior. It's got the sun visors just in case. I got the sunglasses just in case too. You always got to be prepared. But yeah, steering, suspension. I mean, hey, you move the wheel and it actually moves. Brakes, you can see just there. It's a little bit, you know, a lot of times that's what happens from your disc to your drum, even with a proportion valve. They're just a little, you get a little bit more travel in them, but overall, they actually, you know, they do stop. So no issue with that. The tires, like we said, they're, yeah, you know, so-so. They're 12 years old, tread depth, and they aren't dry rotted, so you can tell the vehicle was maintained inside. So that's a really good thing about that. Obviously, we're driving it, but I want to drive it, what does it say, 120? So, you know, you always got to give a little bit over that, so I would not go 125. And hey, we've been trying to beat the rain with no wipers. We didn't quite do it. It's just what happens, right? This is Arizona. You always get a little bit of weather mishaps with that. But if I just had a potato on me, we would be fine. Potato is the trip. So you just, if for some reason, you know, you're traveling, you don't have wipers, stop by the grocery store, get a potato. We forgot a potato. But overall, I mean, hey, this thing, again, even with a few little small showers, thing drives really well. You know, it idles well. It's not kind of stalling. Is it super fast? No, but that 351, it's peppy. And the 3-speed shifts just like it should. The interior is actually really nice and comfortable, so I like that. Looking at, there's so much space back there. I mean, you can have the whole family in here, let alone you can have all the guys out or all the gals out, or, you know, whatever that you do. But there's plenty of space, plenty of room for it, and it's comfortable. And, you know, put on a little bit of AC. It's a great cruiser. 47 Deluxe. We were not sure if this was able to be the Super Deluxe or Deluxe because a lot of the trim, things like that, they aren't really shown via VIN exactly what they are. So with some of the trim and the restoration through it, we're just going to call it a Deluxe. It could be a Super Deluxe, but we just don't have any data documentation to go behind whether it is or isn't with that. But I mean, nonetheless, this thing is way better than a factory Super Deluxe anyway. So you're getting a really good deal with this one, something you can actually take out, you can drive, you can enjoy with yourself, the family, take it to a car show. It is perfect. Now remember, we have over 300 photos, we have nationwide transport, we have online financing, everything, ClassicCarAddict.com. Now right after this, what we're going to do is we're actually going to show you the undercarriage. So now that it's nice and warm, you can see exactly how it is, and you'll see it basically without even being cleaned. We're going to show you full transparency, exactly how the vehicle is. Stay tuned. All right, now we're just getting under this one. So you got your Mustang 2 front suspension, front disc brakes, then you do have your Cleveland 351 C4 3-speed automatic transmission. This thing is set up really, really nice. Glass pack running through your dual exhaust. C4 also does have your transmission cooler. Then you do have your power brake and master cylinder with your reserve right there. Drum in the rear, 8.8-inch rear end here in the rear. This thing is just really, really good shape. That's why I like it. Great investment. Just because look, all metal, all in through here. It is really, really good shape. There is a little bit of this stuff, but that just kind of wipes off. Don't know exactly what that is, but that did spill out at some point. It doesn't look like coolant, so I just don't know exactly what this is, but this thing is solid and ready to go, as you guys just saw. Thanks for watching. ClassicCarAddict.com.